Here we go, guys. Another adventure in the land of Olivers. Got our 1855 Cockshutt. I'd like to get her ready to go for the show here at the end of August, or middle of August. Last time we started it this spring, she had developed a good leak. So I gotta pull all this apart and see what we got. Hopefully it's nothing too major, maybe a hose or something like that. And then we'll get her fixed so I can take it to the show. Oh, that's not good. Maybe it wasn't recording the whole time I was looking at that tractor. Ooh, I see a pallet of goodies. Let's see what we got. Oh my. My. Oh, that stuff's already rusting too. I was hoping to get this in the shop before things started to rust. But it don't look like it's gonna happen anytime soon. See if we got some of my other goodies here. Thanks to Brad and his clan down there. This is parts for a third step. Gonna go on the 2180. That'll be kind of nice. Come on. If I'm a betting man, I probably boxed all my motor part or engine parts up in this box here. Either that or these are the stainlesses for the 2180 and the gasket kit. Well, we're on a hot streak here. Looks like she got considerably wet. Hopefully that ain't so bad. Everything's wrapped in plastic or something anyway. Wonder if it's 2 gasket kits, because I did order 2 gasket kits. I ordered a lot of smalls as well. There should be 2 bolt sets, 2 bushing sets in here. Yeah. I don't see anything else other than the steps on there. Wonder where my stainless parts are. Might have to have a opening. That thing's pretty heavy. I bet that stainless stuff is in that box as well. Get over to the other shop and open it all up and see. That'll come later. And we're back. I don't know if the camera was working the first time I was here, but the little black line right there has the leak. Yeah, so we got to pull this filter housing. See how big of a mess we can make, I guess, is the next project. A couple buckets here. Let's see if we can catch the majority of it anyway. Not make too big a mess. Some rags out, because you know I'll be wearing some of it before we're done. Excuse me. Fairly decent weather here this morning, so I'll work on this for a little while and then maybe get back on that 1955 cock set. Oh, where is it? Hopefully somebody didn't get happy with my adjustable. Big Mama should work though. Oh. There we go. Well, Big Mama's too big almost. But we'll get her. Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe we'll have to move you guys out of the way for a minute here. Let's see if I can splash the camera. Wouldn't that be a treat? Yeah. They're coming. There, she finally broke free on the bottom. Should be able to do it by hand now. Let's see if we can make a giant ass mess. There she goes. Good thing is the hydraulic fluid looks good. I'm going to wager that's going to dribble there for quite a while like that, being I didn't drain the hydraulic fluid out of it. Or maybe not. That would be, you know, awesome. I definitely would not argue. As I said before, not make a damn disaster out of this process. I'd be plentifully happy if I did not. Oh. tip that upside down in the bucket there since we didn't fill her up too damn bad. Now, let's see if we can get this hose apart. Get some wrenches. What would those be? I'm gonna wager we got the 3/8, 3/4, 5/8. And somewhere it'll probably bite me here in a minute. There's probably an 11/16 in here. There we go. See how pathetically wrong I was. Oh, that's a 5/8 there. Bottom 1 3/4. Hey. Actually got it on the first try on that one. Ouch. And of course, damn hose clamp bit my finger. Can't do something like this without getting an injury. You know, a little blood, sweat, and I don't know about tears on something like this, but usually guaranteed a little blood and sweat anyway, it seems. Let's see how badly we can screw that up over here on the little elbow that somebody made nice. What's the chances of it being just threaded in there? It's kind of weird looking. Kind of odd. Yeah. I bet that's just pipe threads on that. Better get out my little flashlight to help the blind. Take a peek here. Don't exactly know what that is. Maybe I gotta take it off at the elbow down here. I bet. It's probably my safest bet anyway. Probably my safest bet anyway. If I can get a wrench on it. That would be 11/16, I think. Yep. There we go. This is the safest bet, is that? Now, being that that's way over there, set up a second bucket there. See what the luck is here. Luck will have it that where we get hydraulic hoses done at, they won't have anything anywhere near what we'll be requiring for this. Just because that's, you know, how my luck rolls sometimes. Let that dribble out for a few seconds. Get this put back together. I'm going to leave the cover off it, run her up to the shop and pop that, or wash that thing off, wash that area off completely. I suppose being that I got to take me a half an hour probably to go get this hose, that thing will probably dribble the entire time I'm gone and run me out of fucking hydraulic fluid. That would be my, as I say, my luck. But we shall see. We'll get that hydraulic hose made. Suppose I should probably have a look-see and make sure it isn't the steel line actually wore out. Make sure it's not this steel line right here that's wore out. Nope, not yet. Nice mark on it though. To make sure we put a piece of rubber over that or something. Keep it from wearing it out. Washed up here and run and get this line made. See if I have a hydraulic filter. Should probably do that first, huh? If I gotta go to town to get the or order it, be pretty sure that I have them around here. You know, you can see the hole in the hose where it's kind of weeping a little bit now. So that's the culprit of all that problems. Throw him up there and run to town. GoPro stop. Well, back at it again. Unfortunately, the hydraulic shop did not have a long elbow like what was on the hose. So we're going to be left to perform handle it surgery. We're going to handle it one way or the other here. See if we can fix this thing and figure it out how to make it work. I don't really feel like dinking around trying to find the right hose here when I could hopefully just turn this elbow or turn the T here a little bit to make it fit. We will handle it, as I like to call it. Some people out there in the world need a little bit of schooling in the handle it school. Everybody thinks everything is just cut and dry and simple in life. Well, I don't know too many things that are that way unless you are handed things. And I don't like it when people are handed things because then they think they're privileged. They think they're above you. And that is one of my biggest pet peeves is anybody that thinks they're above me. I don't care if you're a billionaire. Yeah, you're above me in the fact that you can make good money. But that's about it. A lot of those people have a lot of their stuff, you know, well, I won't say a lot of them, but there are some of them out there that mommy and daddy have assisted in a lot of what they have or own or claim to or lay claim to, whatever you want to call it. Those people just irritate the shit out of me sometimes. Think their poo don't stink. In reality, their poo stinks just as bad as mine, if not worse. You know, a lot of times those guys are the ones that are eating the weird shit. Get this elbow to or T to rotate so I can put this. I don't like going on the threads, but there we go. Now maybe I can put this hose on. Oh yeah, there we go. May not be perfectly the way she was designed from the El Factory, but we shall prevail. Part of handle it school. You handle the problem. Don't bring it to somebody else. Don't expect somebody to give it to you, or, you know, You just handle it. Handle it, school. There's people that sit at their big fancy desks, you know, again, they may be good at what they're doing. They actually might be better at doing what I do right here. But I don't know many of them that have good common sense anymore, which seems to be in very, very short supply. Younger generations out there, they're all gimme, 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 and do it for me type scenarios anymore. I can't really say that my boy's any better, but he does tend to solve the majority of his own problems on his own. He doesn't really ever ask for help, which, you know, is either a downfall or a great thing. I would love for him to call me a little bit more often and ask questions. You know, I've got life experiences and I may be able to help him, you know, be a better man, you know, if that would be, you know, ever asked of me. That's fine. I have no problem helping my boy. He's a good boy, gets his work done, doesn't whine and cry about anything. Yeah. Let's see if I can get on the jam nut here and tighten that up. There we go. Y'all are going to yell at me, but I'm going to put the old filter back on. My parts store has one, but they're not being too expedient in getting out here to give me a new one. So, hence the I know when I changed this oil in this one when we bought the tractor, I might have a couple hundred hours. I might have 100 hours on this oil, so everything should be honky-dorky basically on this thing without having to change it. See if we can get the pretty side out here. The prettier side. And we get Big Bert up here, snuggy wuggy. Snuggy wuggy. And we'll see how many leaks we caused. Oop, hit the camera. Click. It's the old Armstrong torque wrench. Click. Click. All right. Put a few things away here and then we'll see if we can cheat her off here. See how many more leaks we developed here. You guys keep an eye on it for me here. Oh, dang it. There we go. See if that works. Throw a little preheat to her. See if we can get her to pop here. This one usually starts pretty easy. And of course, the camera goes blind. And of course, the steel line is what's sticks. God damn it. Let her warm up and shut her off and do it all over again. Power tractor. I think we're sub 2,500 on this one if I remember right. Original rubber on it. Runs really well. It has one brake that sticks, but we don't use this one enough to get excited about it, so I'll see you in a bit. That line that leaks is going to require more surgery than I'm willing to do out in the field here, or in the shed here. I think that goes all the way up under the floor and underneath the dash to the steering or the brakes. I don't remember which one that supplies. Somebody will tell me or mention which one it is. It isn't the fact that I can't get it, because I'll take it off and I'll run out to the junkyard here and probably find a green one that would work, or the green one that is the right one. But I don't know that I'm willing to do all that work out here in the shed. And it is just a slow leak, so I may put hydraulic fluid in it and get it over to the shop. Now, that ensues the problem of I got the project over there that I'm working on already. I really don't want another one at this time over there. So this is a slow leak. I may just run this up, wash it up, fill it with hydraulic fluid, and put it on the trailer to go to the show, and then take it down to the show even with the slow leak on it. And then when it comes back from the show on the trailer, I'll take it over to the shop and unload it at the shop. The whole deck's got to come off. I don't remember where that one goes for sure. Knowing my luck, it ends right there underneath the deck somewhere, easy to get at, but I'll deal with it here as I have time. But I'm just going to put the filter housing back on it and call it good for now. The major leak was the hose. The minor leak is the steel line there. It just barely weeps. So it might even be the steering or the brake line. I don't remember which, but either one of those I can still maneuver it around and get it over to the shop where I can back it in and take it all apart and do it right. I'm not going to do it here in the warmth of the shed. Gonna get this one going as well to go down to the show. The show is Cockshut this year at Now Then. Hoping to bring these two and a little 550. I don't think I'll get the 1955 done in time for that. I'd have to be here quite a bit, and that just doesn't seem to be the ability of mine to be here enough to do that, I don't think. I'm gonna go tear into the motor today. You'll see that on some different videos here in the series of the 1955 as we go ahead here. I'm gonna scope the motor, drain the oil and scope that motor and see if it's got the 12-bolt heads or 12-point heads or headed bolts in it. It is a considerably later motor, so it may have the updates already in it. I don't know. I don't know if I can see if it has a single piece bushing in the pistons or not. I doubt it. But I'm gonna at least see if I can see the bolts before I tear into it completely. So stay tuned. Thank you much.